The film is set in a peaceful countryside village in Danvers, Ukraine. There lived a couple, Mykola and Nastia, who were expecting their first child. They lived a simple life, in harmony with nature, and were known as the first residents in the area to build an eco-friendly home. Nastia, a gifted artist, loved drawing and wood carving. She even carved a tiny angel statue for Mykola, a symbol of protection and love. Mykola, on the other hand, was a schoolteacher with a passion for math, physics, and ecology. He rode his bike to school every day, a small reflection of the simple life they both cherished.
Good morning. Good morning, Terrace.
But that peaceful life would soon be shattered. Because their home had very little access to electronics, Mykola and Nastia had no idea what was happening beyond their quiet village. It wasn't until Mykola caught a glimpse of the television at school that he learned the shocking truth. Protesters had been massacred in the capital, and a Russian invasion was imminent.
Occupation of the Peasant in Kyiv, where a series of bloody clashes with the Berkut Special Police saw the killing of over
They've even got
100
snipers.
protesters. In response, President Yanukovych fled the country and was unanimously voted out of office. His calls for Russian intervention culminating in the invasion and occupation of Crimea.
Velocity is a physical quantity.
Life in the classroom carried on, but tensions were rising. One student, Ivan, began to treat Mykola with hostility, viewing him as strange and different. Still, Mykola remained calm, believing that peace and kindness were stronger than hatred.
We both know. You don't belong here.
Ure, we're across the line.
Roger. Chevron's off. I got it.
Thank you.
The next morning, on his way to school, Mykola saw a few soldiers standing on the roadside, but didn't think much of it. However, when he arrived, the school was eerily empty. The television confirmed it. The Russian invasion had begun. Mykola rushed home in a panic, but it was already too late. Russian soldiers had raided their house. Nastia was beaten, and Mykola was captured while trying to protect her.
Get your goddamn hands off her!
No!
Don't touch her! She's pregnant!
He's my husband!
Look at her face! She's definitely a spy!
No!
Once the soldiers confirmed they weren't spies, they set fire to the house and prepared to leave. But Nastia, in a final act of defiance, threw a rock at them. A soldier immediately shot her. Mykola collapsed, sobbing, clutching his wife's lifeless body as their home burned behind them. Hours later, two members of the Ukrainian militia found Mykola and helped bury Nastia.
Here.
They brought him to their base, though they were wary and suspected him of being a spy. It was there that Mykola made a life-changing decision. He wanted to join the military, not out of ambition, but driven by grief and a thirst for justice. He was determined to drive the invaders out of his homeland. A new chapter began. Military training was brutal. As a peaceful man who had never even held a weapon, Mykola struggled to assemble and disassemble a rifle. His comrades laughed when he revealed his chosen call sign, Raven, but he didn't back down. He trained harder than anyone else, never letting go of the little angel statue, his last memory of Nastia.
You can call me Raven! Pacifist died already, Commander, sir!
The war's gonna be over while you're still fumbling around!
Weeks passed. A sniper training program opened up, and with few volunteers, the military asked for recruits. Though mocked again, Mikola stepped forward. To prove himself, he disassembled and reassembled an AK-47 blindfolded in under 20 seconds.
Готовий? Чоли! «18 секунд!»
Slowly, his peers began to respect him. With his background in physics and math, Mikola excelled in sniper theory. He was quick to calculate distance and wind direction. But field practice was hard due to the poor equipment he received. Still, he refused to quit.
Мінус. Бою. Постріл. Постріл.
During the final test, he used the flare's light to measure distance and fired in total darkness, hitting the target dead center.
+3, Ворон.
He passed with top marks and was placed in an elite unit. In his first mission, Mikola's team was tasked with reclaiming a checkpoint from Russian forces. They infiltrated the area silently and waited for the right moment.
Приготувались.
When two civilians appeared and were mistreated by the enemy, Mikola's team struck quickly, neutralizing the soldiers and raising the Ukrainian flag in victory.
2 up.
You count down. 3, 2, 1. I have him in my sights.
Target down! Clear!
Congratulations on your first mission.
Back at the base, Mikola visited his old school. Once filled with laughter, it was now a dusty shell of memories. There, he received devastating news. One of his teammates had been killed by a Russian sniper. The pain and fury inside him grew even stronger. In a subsequent mission, the team planted explosives in a forest and waited for enemy troops to pass.
Через 25.
When the moment came, Mikola hesitated. Among the soldiers was Ivan, his former student, now wearing a Russian uniform. But with the order given, he detonated the charge, wiping out the enemy squad, including Ivan.
Good job.
His captain simply said Ivan made his choice.
Who's Ivan?
My former student from Horlivka.
He made the choice himself.
As did I.
Between battles, Mikola grew closer to his captain. They shared stories. His captain showed him a photo of his children, admitting he never told them he was a soldier. In return, Mikola showed the angel statue, the last piece of his beloved Nastia. Soon after, Mikola's unit prepared for another major assault. But this time, he lost control when he saw the man who had murdered his wife among the enemy ranks. Without waiting for orders, he opened fire, killing the man, but also exposing their position. The Russians retaliated, and the captain was killed in the chaos.
Target is hostile. Mode green. I can make the shot.
Negative. Keep observing.
Mode green. I can make the shot.
Down.
sniper at 10 o'clock.
First is down.
Amid a rain of bullets, Mikola dragged the captain's body to safety, surviving against the odds.
When there's actionable information, I'm making inquiries at the top. You, who deals with it. We have to go.
Haunted by guilt, Mikola went on solo missions, taking down enemy targets until he was eventually wounded.
Car, respond. Fuck. Where are you? Gotcha, bitch.
While recovering, he received crucial intel. The Russian sniper who killed his captain had been identified. His name was Sari, infamous for killing Ukrainian soldiers and posting videos online to spread fear.
Russian sniper. Call sign Sari. He's already killed 5 of our snipers and 3 machine gunners. Works with a 12.7 over long distances, mostly 1.5 kilometers. Bullets are wide-ranging. He publishes his videos to demoralize us. God damn it. And one of these videos is our cap. 2 days ago, one of our same kind of bullet right here.
They've made camp.
Well, fuck them. Bury him under 10 tons of that shit. Raven, you're local. Explain it to him.
The plant contains pressurized chlorine storage. Environmental disaster. We can't damage the cylinders.
Fuck. Sniper himself is likely nested in the warehouse with the chlorine. First sniper pair takes the first hostile. There are 8 hostilities in the territory. The second and third, 2 and 3. The final targets, our task is simply to clear access to the compound. Get ready. Raven, ready?
I'm ready.
And Mikola's team would infiltrate it. During the operation, Mikola encountered the soldier who had once burned down his home. He didn't hesitate. He killed him on the spot. The final confrontation came.
The pacifist should have shot you when I had.
We're ready to go. Report.
First ready.
Second ready.
Third ready.
Fourth ready.
Target sighted, code is...
Countdown. 1.
Who's the one firing?
Damn it if I know.
Morons just spraying bullets. Raven, go.
Plus,
Group report.
come in. Group report. No connection with the group.
Report to me. Bure, update.
What's the situation?
Got a 200.
What happened?
Sniper. Return to your position. Guard the entrance.
Got it.
Sari returned to his post, only to find an angel statue waiting. It was a trap. Mikola appeared and attacked him with a knife, while a grenade eliminated Sari's backup. As Russian reinforcement arrived, Mikola used Sari's radio to send a chilling message. You will pay for what you've done. As enemy trucks rolled in, the Ukrainian forces ambushed. At last, Mikola visited Nastia's grave. He fixed the fallen cross and stood silently before the love of his life.
Stay with me always.
Though his heart longed to stay, he knew the war wasn't over. He had to keep fighting for his country, for her memory, and for all who had fallen. The moral of the story is this: in war, not all heroes are born. Some are forged through loss, pain, and an unbreakable love. When peace is destroyed by cruelty, even the most gentle soul can become a deadly protector. Mikola's journey is one of grief and bravery, where love becomes the fuel to survive and to fight. The film reminds us that in war, we risk not only lives, but dignity, memories, and the hope of a future worth living for.